Hello, y'all. Hope everyone is doing amazing today. I'm back with another video. I've missed y'all so much, extremely. So yeah, we're back as you can see. Today we're gonna be doing the Haidilao self-heating hot pot dish. I seen it on Stephanie Sue's channel. I love watching her, so that's where I get this idea from. She made it look delish. She had good reviews on it. And then also when I looked on Amazon before purchasing it, it was good customer ratings on it as well. So yeah, it was just like thumbs up, must try. I also wanted to try more Korean dishes anyway. So we're just gonna see how this goes. Hopefully it's everything that I wanted to be plus some. So yeah, as y'all can see, it's literally like a big bowl. It's self-heating hot pot, so y'all got to be careful. Anybody who want to try it from the looks of it, it could go wrong. Okay? So yeah, I'm gonna open this, come back, let y'all see what's inside of the actual bowl before doing the process of whatever the directions may say. So give me just 1 second. Okay, so the whole setup is freaking cute. So I just want y'all to see the bowl that it comes in. Like I said, the name of the company is Haidilao, and this is their logo. I don't know if you can use this bowl more than once or not. Don't say, but it comes pretty nice to be just some, something that's self-heating. The instructions are here, and then it seems as if we have more instructions on the inside. There. So yeah. So inside we have vermicelli. We have spicy sausage. Okay, vermicelli, spicy sausage. This is another reason why I love when I watched it on Stephanie Sue's channel, is they have little spoons, but they're also chopsticks. Neat. Okay. Then you have the seasoning packet, the spicy hot pot seasoning packet. My yeah. Spicy hot pot seasoning packet. You have this bowl. There's a lot of stuff that comes in. And then you have your pickled vegetables. Yeah. And then we have this. This is what's going to heat up the food. It's the, y'all, this light is so bright. I'm trying to get used to using this ring light. It's the heating pad, y'all. It just says heating bag on it. So, yeah. I'm looking for what the instructions say. I'm going to do it. Then I'm going to come back. But I'm going to vermicelli noodles in first. These are the vermicelli noodles. They go in first. It says in that order. Next we put in the pickled veggies. I want to smell these, y'all. This is what I want to smell. Okay, smell like vegetables. So you got lotus root, potatoes, kelp, bamboo shoot, all that good stuff. What's out here? Uh-oh. And then what was next? The vermicelli, pickled vegetables, and then the sausage. Oh, this is not gonna be good, y'all. One second. Had to go get me some scissors because they ain't got time with me. I even tried to get it open off camera and realized that I could not do that. Oh yeah. Put your little sausages in there. And so before everything gets done, this is how it looks. Those are all your veggies, that's your vermicelli noodles and your sausages. So yeah, then you add the water in to the max fill line. I guess is what these words are. So yeah, we're gonna add our water in. 3/4 to the maximum fill line of the white fill box. So yeah, just gonna add water to the max fill line, which was a whole, about near a whole bottle of water. Literally, just about. Next we add cold water to the maximum fill line of the black box. So I'm gonna push this up, grab this box. The maximum fill line of the black box is literally like right here where you see those little, well, you probably can't see, but those little imprints, that's right there. So, yeah. I'll add that in. Now that didn't mean you barely any of this water, okay? Mind y'all, these stuff supposed to be spicy. Oh, and the hot pot seasoning. I forgot to add the hot pot seasoning before I added the water. I'm messing up already, y'all. Why y'all? So yeah, I don't know if anybody is familiar with the story or not, but I'm from here, so it was like really, really popular when it first happened. It's the Kamiyah Mobley story. They actually came out with the movie. It's a true story. It's pretty crazy, so that's what we're gonna be talking about today. Okay. I really want to get the rest of this stuff out of here because it's like lots of seasoning. Yeah, we got all the rest of the seasonings out because I couldn't let that live in there. Not in that pack. Okay, so yeah. Now, of course, like I said, it's time to add this in. Stephanie Sue was so crazy when she added it in. It was she just, I love her though. She's so sweet. Her be loves life. I'm sorry, y'all. And of course, my girls can't forget them munching with Kay. I love both of y'all, Kay and Nicole. The bomb. I love watching all three of them. I don't think I really watch anybody else. ASMR, I like watching Zach Joy too. So yeah, and we're gonna add this in here. Fasten the lid. And if it starts steaming or I see anything out of the ordinary, I'll be sure to let y'all in on it. But for now, I'm gonna pause, but you can hear it. Y'all see the steam? Yes, it's a self-heating hot pot dish. It's boiling this, y'all. So in another, it's 5:11 now. So at 5:26, this will be done. I'm so excited. But right now, we're gonna pause this, and we'll be back. All right, y'all, we back, and this stuff smells so stinking good. It's like a scent that I'm not used to, but it's not a bad scent. As you can see, it's like, it's good. I'm gonna try to raise my camera or something so I can look down into this goodness. Just a second. Okay, hopefully this helps. I'm not sure. I ain't got this down to the science that I'm not even gonna lie with this camera. Okay. I'm not even gonna lie. I love you too, bye. Now go have a seat till I finish. No. Go have a seat. I'm almost done. Well, a lot, so we still got a lot that I gotta eat. But this is the little set that I was telling you about. What soda? Alright. I remember how I seen 72. This they gave her. They got a spoon. Got chopsticks that I'm still working on. Learning how to use, y'all. It's supposed to snap in. It's nothing. Alright. Let's see if I remember anything about using these chopsticks. Okay. So this is, hold on y'all. Give me some time. This is the actual how it looks. I'll just take my time and go through here. Mix it. It's like they spices smell a little different. I'm gonna give y'all my honest opinion. Now, this is my first time trying something like this. It's pretty good. Now I tried this one because Stephanie Sue tried 2 different ones. She had a tomato base and then she had a spicy one. The spicy one she liked better. So I might want to try the tomato base. It's spicy. I'm getting the chopsticks out just a little bit. Y'all, it's hot. But it's pretty good. I got to say it's different. It is different. And I know it's a lot of different vegetables in here, but I don't know the names of them. I'll be watching her and be like, did you say that's a what? I know for sure. I think this one is bamboo shoot. That bamboo shoot is pretty good. I'm finna taste the broth just to let y'all know. I don't know why I feel like I'm not sitting up high enough. Y'all just wait till I get these chopsticks down. Right now I feel like a rookie. I can't get them to do it.
Well, how did your doctor put it?
It was good, but I had a good doctor's appointment. Go sit down.
Did you get a shot?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I need one. Go have a seat, Mama.
You read?
Go ahead. Yes, I've had a little blood. I don't know what it is about this stuff, but it is delicious. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put this these chopsticks down. Actually, potato. The season right. There's a lot going on. This would have been good with some rice. I got to stop eating rice though. I'm trying. Let's taste a piece of this sausage. Mmm. Mmm. The perfect amount of spice. Yes. Next month, I'm gonna do it with me and my boyfriend doing it. This might be, I don't know what this is. Pretty good. Oh, it's so good. And what makes it even crazy is I'm eating all these vegetables. I don't even know what half of them is. Shout out to Stephanie Sue. Shouts out to you, girl. Because this is delicious. I've been trying to figure out where to get rice cake noodles from because they look good too. Do I have to order them on Amazon? Mm. Oh, but I guess we can start talking about our store. Okay, so 20 minutes in, I want to talk about the store. It's about this girl that's from my hometown, Jacksonville, Florida, born and raised here, still live here for right now. This girl that was from here, she was a baby. She had been birthed by a 15-year-old mother by the name of Shannara. At the name, I'm gonna say Shannara was 15 years old, having a baby. The father was in jail. I made a movie about it, so that's the only way I'm talking about it. Father was in jail or whatever. And she was kidnapped 8 hours old. The baby was kidnapped 8 hours after being born. The lady comes in dressed like a nurse, helps the lady, like, looks out for the new mom, changes the clothes, all this good stuff. That's what any other nurse is supposed to do when you're in labor. And then says that she has to take the baby out for a second because she has to check her vitals, and the stuff that she needs to check her vitals is in another nursery down the hall. Baby never comes back, and neither did the lady. Come to find out, the lady who kidnapped her was from South Carolina. The lady who kidnapped her was from South Carolina. Drove all the way to Jacksonville to kidnap this baby. When she was being interrogated in the courtroom, she was saying that she had no intentions on kidnapping the baby and this, but from the looks of it, she did. For starters, your boyfriend that you were with. Okay, just have a seat. I'm coming. The guy who she was with, he was rather abusive. So, he was filling her head with these stories about, oh, if I have a baby, if you have my baby, I'm going to change. And, so she was pregnant, but she ended up miscarrying early in her pregnancy. But still continued to act as if she was pregnant. I don't understand how nobody didn't see the situation fishy when she just popped up. She's supposed to be going to work. came back home with a whole baby, talking about she had just had a baby. So yeah, everybody was pretty much excited. Unfortunately, he still had the grandmother, the father who found out why he was incarcerated. All these people, they're they're sad. About her and her family are in South Carolina celebrating this new life of a baby that isn't hers. Her real parents and family are truly going through it. This was back in 1998 when she went missing. So as the years passed, the abductor raised her as if she was her own. What type of pepper that was. But the abductor raised her as her own. So, she never knew or had any ideas that it was a possibility that she had another family. So, I'm going to fast forward a little bit, but one thing that sticks out to me in this story is her mother, of course, along the years, had more kids, and that's usually how it goes. Her mother had more kids. Her real mother. Because see, the lady who abducted her, she had 2 sons of her own, but she didn't have them. They were taken from her. So, she got, so what ended up happening is, what was pertinent to the story was the fact that the mother had a birthday party for her child every year in celebration of her, although she wasn't there. And they were still looking for her. And she would get her a birthday cake every year that said happy whatever birthday Kamiyah. Now, mind you, in South Carolina, her name was Alexis Manigault, but her real name is Kamiyah Mobley. So every year they have her this party, and her mom will take her time and cut just out her name, like the Kamiyah part, wrap it up and put it in the deep freezer, because she had hope that one day, she would come home. Fast forward to 20. I'm gonna get enough of this process. Fast forward to 2017. No. Fast forward to 2015 when Kamiyah is 16 and she tries to get a job. So it's this girl she knows, big and pregnant, at this restaurant that they usually go eat at when they go shopping. Time for her to have her baby. They need somebody to take the spot. Kamiyah wants to work because she wants to have her own money, even though she's spoiled and gets whatever she wants. So her mom's like, no, like, you're not getting a job. And she's like, I just want to be able to have my own money. So her mom, which is actually the adult, is like, okay, fine. Whatever. Right? So Then here comes the girl coming back and says, well, they said that you can have the job. All they need is your ID and your social security card. Okay? Said that sister, the mama's frown, I'm gonna say the mama's smile went to a frown, sis. Okay? So she's like, what? It's like it's getting spicy. So the mother lets her get the uniform. They get out to the car. Kamiah's all excited and she's texting all her friends like, y'all, I'm gonna have my job. You know, I'm ready to do what I want to do with my money. And let everybody know. Everybody's congratulating her. But before they can pull out of the parking lot, the mom's like, you got to take that uniform back in there. You can't have that job. And in the beginning, somebody's like, why? I promise it won't interfere with my school, because she was like very, very book smart. She was like, I promise it won't interfere with school, you know. I just want this job. Mom's like, no, can't have it. But at this point, Gloria, which is the mom who abducted her, was like, she knew she had to tell her. Had to. So, bye-bye.
Mom,
I love you too.
Let's go, Mom. Let's go to class.
It's a suit. Bye-bye. Okay. I'll let you have them after I finish with them. Bye.
Okay.
But, Gloria knew. Gloria knew that she had to tell the girl. Imagine, she's 16. So, the little girl already like, okay, something ain't right. Why I can't have this job when you just told me I can't have it? Now all of a sudden you got to change your heart. So she's like, what do you have to tell me? Like, what's going on? And then she told her, yeah, she took her. And she said, no. I promised myself that when I did tell you, I was going to tell you that I stole you, because that's what I did. So Kamiyah was extremely mad, like hurt. So this is when Glow thinks that everything is gonna hit the fan with it. She knows that. Oh snap! It's gonna get real, right? So she's like, she goes home. By this time, Glow has gotten married to a man who has who has a daughter that's around the same age as Kamiyah, but this daughter, she's grown. She has a child already. You know, and she don't care about Ruth. Don't care about school. None of that. But anyways, Glow goes home to tell her husband, and when Kamiyah walks in, she hears her husband telling her, like, I'm here for you. I said vows. So regardless of how mad this has me, I'm there, you know, like whatever decision we make. Oh my God, it all over myself. But at this point, Glow is thinking that it's over. So she just tells everybody. She tells her parents, which are the ones who were home when she walked baby girl Kamiyah in the door. Also, was the same one who told her that baby girl Kamiyah looked just like her. How, sis? How? Anyway, so Kamiyah is like at her wit. She's like, you can't tell I don't want anybody to know. I promise I'll keep my mouth shut. This will be just a family secret. You all I know my whole life. I don't want to go back. I don't want to get to know my real parents. It was just a lot. She didn't want to lose Gloria because that's all she had ever knew, which was understandable. So, for another 2 years, she lives her life. But, Kamiyah always had curiosity to find out who she truly was. So she had figured out who her sisters and brothers were, her mom, her dad, her family. She knew who they were. She had did all that research from 8 hours away for 2 years straight. She knew who her people were. I got stopped. This is gonna kill me, y'all. But 8 hours away for 2 years straight, she knew who they were. January 2017 comes. Well, no, we're not gonna even go there. We'll go back. One day she decides she wants to hear her mother's voice out of curiosity. You know, she picks up the phone and calls this lady. Okay? Picks up the phone, y'all. Calls her mama and gets quiet. Her mama like, hello? Hello? And she's just sitting there. And then she just heard up and hung up the phone. Okay. Her mama knew then what it was. So mother waits till her birthday. Has her birthday party like she does every year. But while Kamiyah's out having her birthday party there, the mother looks up the number and calls back. Okay? Calls her back. Mind you, it's her 18th birthday. 18th or 19th. Well, Kamiyah realizes that it's a 904 area code, which is yes it is. She look crazy. But she picks it up. Hello? Mother says, happy birthday, Kamiyah. Kamiyah didn't say, this isn't me. No, none of that. Kamiyah says, how do you know it's my birthday? And hung up the phone, but she was angry when she said it. So from there, it went from do not know where she was, so they don't have an exact insight on where she was, okay? Because you know mama got the FBI involved as soon as that happened. Well, she got the Texas involved as soon as that happened. And within, I guess, the same week or two or whatever, they walked up on stepsister at the park with her son. And asked did she know Alexis Manigo, aka Kamiyah. And open up a can of worms. Now, it was like a good week or two. Okay, bye-bye. Let's see you. Now, bye-bye. Your hair isn't done or nothing. Go sit down. So, within that week, what the peppers? I'm feeling like a week or two. Kamiyah and Gloria already knew it was gonna happen, right? They knew that it was gonna go down. So Kamiyah was just like, she was all upset. Gloria was worried, so it was a lot. Emotional time, They came in. Luckily, Gloria was in the house by herself. They raided her house, like, surrounded it. They surrounded her house. All this. a little glow glow. They did all that. Surrounded her house. All this extra stuff. I was just drunk that, you know, all these years they've been trying to find you, lady. They've been looking for this girl. She's no longer a baby. She's no longer a toddler. She's no longer a child. She's no longer a preteen. She's almost not even a teenager. All these years. Okay? The policeman that got her, arrested her inside her home, took her downtown, did the DNA test. And that's how they found out that Alexis Manigault was Kamiyah Mobley, and Alexis Manigault, aka Kamiyah Mobley, was not Lawyer's child. So I'm trying to figure out I hate everything. Just about. So I'm trying to figure out like what's to happen. Okay. So while she's incarcerated, you know, Alexis is still talking to her, of course, because that's who she knows as mom. But she's also getting to know her real parents. Now the first time she meets her real parents, she's not too hot for her mom. Why? Nobody knows. In the beginning, okay? I didn't understand why in the beginning. Because, you don't know her. Get to know her. You know? You probably gave her a chance to mess up yet. But then as time progresses, and she's getting to know her, she's telling her all types of stuff about, oh, I'm going to make it where you can't talk to her. That's not going to make this child want to be around you. That's going to make her not want to even be put up with you because that's all she knows. Now, you can respect her mind and try to, just wait your turn. It'll come. But you acting like that girl is not going to want to put up with you. Okay? So yeah. That happened, and then she just like all types of stuff like, oh, you coming over here to visit me, and she calling your phone. Like, just angry. A lot of different stuff. Be mad. It's fine to be mad. Because me, I will be too. As a parent, somebody take my baby, I would have zero understanding as well. But at the same time, try to feel for your child. You get what I'm saying? You have other kids. You should know. You gotta understand where she's coming from. You gotta give her time. Her dad understood and gave her the space that she needed. I was just been there.
I don't want to play.
The ones that just laid back, whenever she's willing, he not trying to force it on her. One of them type of people. So she liked her dad a lot, of course. But yeah, what I was just saying. So yeah, in their interviews, the dad, he's just happy that he has his daughter back. The mom, she's bitter. In the courthouse, where they gave her her sentence, Kamiyah is begging for, a lower sentence because she did have a good life. But they asked the mother, what was your sentence? What would you like for her to be sentenced? The lady said, what I want, I can't have, and that's for her to be dead. So, in the midst of everything, you want her dead. You don't care about whether or not your daughter, needs this lady or not. What kills me about the situation is then you did interviews. Excuse me. After y'all went to court, She got sentenced to 22 years. Yeah. So I feel like that's too much. So I feel like it isn't enough. Kamiyah's just going through it. Like, if you ever go look at the videos, yeah. And she speaks highly of her dad. And I only think that because she had a mother figure, but she didn't have a dad figure growing up. You know, her mother was all she had, the mother that she knew. You get what I'm saying? So I think that she just embraces and loves the fact that she actually father who want to be put up with her. Because even the abductor's baby daddy, fake baby daddy, wasn't there. So I think it is amazing for her. And he was just happy that she was there. But in interviews of the mother, she says, the thing that killed me, but I could kind of understand, but it's just like you're not handling it right, sis. She was saying how she honestly sometimes just wishes that Kamiyah stayed missing. She just wishes that, you know, like, instead of it being, oh, they found her and she still don't want to be put up with me, she wishes that she just stayed missing. To an extent. To an extent. I can understand that. Yeah, I'm gonna learn how to use these things. I'm gonna say these things. I'm gonna cuss. I'm gonna learn.
It's easy.
But I'm not gonna hold y'all up no longer. Yeah, 46 minutes because I wanted to cook for y'all and all this extra. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with anyone and everyone. It'd be greatly appreciated. Thank y'all so much for watching. Tune in again and again. Tomorrow I may be doing a challenge. Did you hear me? A challenge. I'm gonna be starting to upload more like I used to. Because I miss it here. But yeah. So give me your output, your input on the Kamiyah Mobley Story. It should be on YouTube by now, but if not, you can find it most definitely on Lifetime. Good story, and the best part about it is it's a true story. Yeah. And on that note, I'm gonna head out. I hope everybody has a good night.